Will the Steelers dodge Deshaun Watson in their upcoming clash with the Browns? Hey there, fellow football fanatics. We've got some juicy tidbits from the NFL scene, specifically concerning the Pittsburgh Steelers and a certain quarterback dilemma with the Cleveland Browns. Will the Steelers manage to avoid going head-to-head with Deshaun Watson? Let's dive into this intriguing situation. A shoulder saga, Deshaun Watson's injury woes. Deshaun Watson, the signal caller for the Cleveland Browns, is currently facing a shoulder injury that has thrown a curveball into the upcoming showdown. Watson found himself on the sidelines for both weeks 5 and 6 due to the nagging shoulder issue. In week 7, he made his triumphant return in a clash against the Indianapolis Colts, only to exit the game prematurely. The reason? A rather unfriendly sack that led to an evaluation for a possible concussion. Fortunately, Watson was cleared of any head injury, but he remained benched. The Browns head coach, Kevin Stefanski, cited an abundance of caution as the reason for Watson's continued absence. The big question, will Watson hit IR? Now, the million-dollar question looms large. Could Deshaun Watson be headed for the injured reserve list? When quizzed about Watson's status, Stefanski offered a rather non-committal response, emphasizing that they are taking things one day at a time. If Watson indeed makes his way to the IR, it's not just a temporary setback. He'll be sidelined for at least the next 4 weeks, with his earliest possible return date set for Week 12. Coincidentally, that's the very week following the Browns' clash with none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers versus Watson, a recap. In their initial face-off this season, Deshaun Watson was under center for the Browns. He delivered a performance that saw him complete 22 of 40 passes for 235 yards and a touchdown. However, he also found himself on the wrong side of a crucial interception. The game ended with the Pittsburgh Steelers emerging victorious, clinching a 26-22 win. The match was sealed with a memorable scoop-and-score play by T.J. Watt. P.J. Walker, the standby quarterback, should Deshaun Watson be unable to take the field against the Steelers, the Browns will turn to P.J. Walker to lead the charge. Walker has been honing his skills on the practice squad, with periodic promotions to the active roster on game day. If Watson's absence becomes a long-term reality, the dynamics will undoubtedly need to shift. The Steelers and their fans await the final verdict with bated breath, wondering whether they'll face Watson's fury or a different challenge altogether. It's a suspenseful chapter in the NFL drama that keeps us all hooked. Stay tuned for more updates on this intriguing NFL storyline as the Steelers prepare to take on the Browns, with or without Deshaun Watson at the helm.